Good day to all of you. If I'm given this one chance in my lifetime to be able to share to the world, to the media, and to whoever about a special story, it would be a story about my experience in reading two books. The first book that I read, which is called Alignment with God, is a very moving and powerful story. It took me four or five times to actually read this book, because from reading this book, I was experiencing it, I was living it, and I was feeling what the author was going through. Again, this is alignment with God, which means in total connection with God, in total submission to God. My goodness, I learned that it took the author 7 years to write this book, and the experiences that she went through. Can you imagine having to read a story about someone who was actually experiencing the visions with God, with the angels of God, with the universe, the world? I mean, that's very extraordinary in this lifetime, isn't it? And how can someone just make up a story about the connection with the celestial beings? It's so real. That's why when I read this book, I couldn't read it just one time. It took me 2 hours brushing to read it, and then I had to read it second, third, fourth, and fifth time, because you just couldn't put it down. The power of this book is just too much for me. But you know what? I learned to love God so much more, because really in this lifetime, alignment with God is very, very important. And I learned so much with the power of this book. I mean, if I can sell a story, if I can share a story, read this book. There's so much into it. The author just depicted the story about God, the family in heaven. It's just unreal, but it's reality, folks. I would share this book to the world, Alignment with God. Thank you. Now, the second book is called Book to Eternal Tools. This book is about recognizing God in your life. I mean, introduction of God, His mighty power. This book is universal. It's for everybody. I never realized that in this world, you know what's really important to God? It's not how successful you are in your job, in your degree, in whatever, but you know what's so beautiful in the eyes of God? It's your merits. It's your merits of what you've done to the people. It's all about love. And I want to sell this book. It's priceless. There's no value to it. Because for God, what makes Him happy really is your direct relationship with God. How can you not value that? It's so important in our daily lives that think always, am I making God happy? Is this what He wants me to do? So it doesn't matter where you are in life, what religion you are, what voice you have, what ethnicity you come from, because God is God. He's pure, He's nice, He's kind. This has the secret, the tools of how you can apply things in direct relationship with God. There's the book called The Secret that I've read so many times too, but this is magnificent, because the secret to really in this lifetime is this, Eternal Tools. It has passages, it has revelations of your secrets every day to God. It's all in here. It's an easy reference about God, how you deal with people, your loved ones, your enemies. There's no such thing as enemies, because in this world that God gave us, it's all about love, really. Eliminate the word enemy, because with God there's nothing impossible. This is my secret, my daily reference, my walk, my talk. And the story in this book, in these two books, is phenomenal. I mean, for all people, of all mankind, of all walks of life, I would share this to anyone, and it has no price. And to truly know about God, what He's like, what it is for Him, what He's got in store for us. Gosh, people, brothers and sisters, this is a universe. This is the secret of God's love. Magnificent. I love you, God. I love you, everybody. Let me share this to the world. Thank you.